My name's Dillon, and this is my white girl JK. Alright, so we're going to start from the back here. I just have a stock hardtop. That's what came with the Jeep. Come down here, we have a 6-foot Fire Stick CB radio antenna with the nice little spring. We go down here, we have the EVO rear plate and spare tire delete. I got the one that I could end up running a backup camera, so it comes out a little more for a better angle. So I was a big fan of that. Now we're gonna go down to the bumper. This is a EVO. I always say EVO, it's Evo. Rear fascia. I didn't want anything too crazy. I like my Jeep to kind of be as simple as possible. So I thought just something that I could slap over the frame, throw some D-rings on, would be perfect for me. In the future, I do think I'm going to do a bigger bumper that kind of goes from side to side, but that's going to be when I get more into serious wheeling, maybe when this has a cage, axles, etc. Taillights are stock. Let's go around to the side. We have the Roush Creek off-road sticker that makes you really cool. If you have that, you instantly get 50% off any Jeep you have, especially if you're a girl. Get your good side. Rear fenders and the front fenders also are Smitty built design. It's just a quick, flimsy fender. It does the job. It looks good. I do eventually want to powder coat these white to match the body. Let's go down to the wheels and tires. I'm running bronze Method race wheels. I think it's called the Method 305s or something. You can look them up. They're not beadlocks, they're fake beadlocks. I know I'm a poser. But I went with this color bronze because I feel it would go with the Jeep so well, and you don't see that often. Usually people that have a white Jeep Wrangler just throw black fuels on it, call it a day, and it looks good. I wanted to be different, I wanted to stand out, so that's why I went with this bronze color. With that, I have Nitto Trail Grapplers 35-inch tires, 12.5-inch wide. These things are great. I've had them for about 2 years now. They have maybe 30,000 miles on them, and they still look really good. They still have a good amount of tread. A little bit of dry rot, but eventually 37s will be coming, and we'll move on. Stock doors, I do not have half doors yet. It's definitely something that I do want to do. It's just trying to find the right price at the right time. For rock sliders, we have, these are just eBay special. They're nice. I wanted something simple that would still give me a lot of protection. So these were the best bang for your buck. I think they're like $200 something. If you want, you can get them on eBay or Amazon. I know people are gonna be like, oh, don't cheap out, it's not gonna work. They've done fine. It's been to Roush a couple times, and I don't have any scratches or any dings up here.
What kind of tint you got?
Oh, the tints. All right, yeah. So the tints, since it is my daily driver, I wanted to tint it just so I don't have everyone looking at my business. I did 5% in the front and 2%. Oh no, and then 5% again on top of the factory tint. So this equals 2%, and this is 5% up front. Come around here. I have the "You Can't Wheel With Us" sticker from Mean Girls. We also have a brow tint just for when I'm driving in the morning. You get the sunrise, it's not killing you. This is also 5%. And then I say we go around to the front, then we'll go into some suspension. All right, so up front, we're running the Evo 1/4 pounder bumper. I love this bumper. Me and Chris actually did it recently. We put it together. It was pretty simple. When I say simple, pretty simple. Go watch his last video. Actually last 2 videos, right?
Something like that.
Something like it's in there.
One of the more recent ones.
One of the more recent videos. Check it out. You can see all the struggles and all the laughs throughout us putting it together. I got some shackles made from D-Ring Shackle Co. They're out here, local business on Long Island. I highly recommend them. They do powder coating also. So any parts you need powder coated, go to them. That's where I'm going to be doing all my powder coating, through them, because they're good guys. They're in and out. They're quick. Let's come along.
What kind of headlights?
Oh, headlights. Headlights are also eBay special. They were 40 bucks. This is my 3rd pair.
That's cheap, even. Oh, 3rd pair.
This is my 3rd pair. Yes, I know. I do want to do was it JP speakers?
JW speakers?
JW speakers. Want to do those. It's just, again, right price, right time. And they work for now. They're working. It's not like it's shorting out my Jeep somewhere, so I have no problem with just leaving them on as is. Alright, so we're going to move into the interior. Pretty basic. Stock seats, stock steering wheel. I do want to do a seat conversion. I know there's a couple out there. I know a lot of people use PRP. I've heard mixed signals about them, so it's kind of up in the air of what I want to do. I did build one that I really, really like. It was a nice black with white and the bronze. I thought that would look sick. But then again, I have to actually physically sit on some to make my decision, because I don't want to just jump right into it and then hate them. I did do a aftermarket radio. It's a Pioneer NEX 4500. This thing is awesome. Apple CarPlay wirelessly. I have it also set up here, but right when I turn the Jeep on, it connects to my phone. Maps, all that. I can also control my gauges from here, which is pretty cool. I haven't played with it yet because I just recently put that in. I also did a sub, so the sub's in the rear that I run for that, and speakers all around. I just did Kicker and JBL speakers. They sound awesome. If you do end up getting a JK or have a JK, I highly recommend the first thing you do for a good price is just upgrade the speakers, unless you have the Alpine sound system, then you're mint. That's it.
Carpets, floor mats?
Oh yes, no carpets. All right. So I also ended up ripping out my carpets, as you can see here. As we all know, Jeeps are known to leak, and I came out to this thing one day on a rainy day, and it looked like I left all my windows open. Everything was closed, and I was so mad. I was like, screw this, and I just started ripping them out, and that led to me having no carpets. The protectors, the floor mats I'm using are Rugged Ridge. I do not like them.
I hate my Rugged Ridge ones too.
They move
they're
around,
terrible.
they slide around. They fell apart. I mean, I've had these for about 2 years now, but still, I wish I had something a little bit better. They said it was full protection, and it comes up to,
yeah,
doesn't come all the way up.
They suck. They absolutely 100% suck. I have the same ones.
I have a couple places we've been, Montauk, Florida Keys and Pennsylvania. I have a lot more to put on. It's just what I have. My alien sunshade, the little guy right here, he hangs out with me on all my drives. And I highly recommend this. It's a Off-Road Elements air freshener. This was actually roughly $15, and it's good for 3 months. I've had this in about for 3 months, and even Chris, when he opened my Jeep, he said, wow, it smells
amazing in here.
It smells good. All right, I think that's it.
All right, so what do we got for suspension?
All right, so I ended up doing a Metalcloak Game Changer 3.5-inch lift. I absolutely love this lift. I did not do it myself. I actually brought it to a local shop that everyone recommended. It's called TNT Monster Trucks. Great guys. I ended up talking with the owner, Leo, for a couple hours, just, going back and forth about what I wanted to do with the Jeep, what he's done to Jeeps, this, that, and the other. And I actually got a call the next day saying it was done, ready, and aligned, and I can come pick it up, which I thought was awesome. He told me it would at least be 3 or 4 days, but he banged it out right for me, and it was great. I could get it dialed in for our last trip. It is a Rock Sport edition, so it's just the shocks basically. Just a nicer shock, a heavier duty shock. It absorbs a lot more. I do still need to do a steering stabilizer on this because with it being lifted, you still do get a little bit of bump steer. But other than that, this thing drives better than stock. It's amazing. One thing I really do love about this kit is the quick and easy quick disconnects for my control arms.
Yeah, they just have a pin and then
pin, and then it comes up right there.
Yeah, Leo actually put the hangers on. Nobody puts these on.
Yeah.
But that's like the best part.
And they go right up. They hook up right there. They come up and they stay there, and you're good for wheeling.
And so the Game Changer that includes the track bars and everything, right?
Yep, everything came with it.
And the bump stops and the dual rate springs, uppers, lowers, adjustable.
It's a little bit dirty.
Wow, the Dana 30 is such a tiny axle.
I know. That's next, but just let me know. Give me a thumbs up and I'll just turn it on.
You're good. Whatever.
Lex, you good? So for the exhaust, it is a Pipes high ground clearance exhaust system. It goes all the way up and under, and if you know with the JKs, this is usually where your exhaust sits, and it's big and bulky. That does not work on the trails. You will be smacking it all day. So me knowing that I was gonna off-road, this was one of the things I did right away. I think I had my Jeep for about 2 months before I did this.
It sounds really good.
It was quick and easy, and it was actually very cheap. There's some systems that cost up to $1,000. This was, I think, $240, and it sounds awesome. I know people that do like a flex pipe up front from the cats and from the headers, and it sounds like more deep and more throaty. But I like this. It kind of gives it a nice little pop when I let off the gas. It throws out some pops.
And you don't have the loop delete, do you?
No loop delete.
And then there's no spacer either.
No spacer. Just straight cut.
Slap the pipe on.
Yep, he cut it off. We welded it up so it wouldn't move, it wouldn't go anywhere. And it's been great. It sounds awesome, and I love it.
And the Game Changer kit back here is all the adjustment brackets and everything.